It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Williams. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Christie is out there with Irving. Then there's Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Avdia against Davis. Williams, a screen on Irving. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sharpe against Christie. For the screen on Avdia. He takes it in.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Simons, the pass to Avdia. Sharpe against Christie. Williams in the post. Pass to Sharpe. Clock at 6. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Drills it from outside.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
Simons against Irving. Now here's Gafford. Guarded closer. Davis kicks to Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Shoots over Simons. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And the coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Christie. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Simons.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Christie. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Avdia. And Davis sends it back.
With an impactful defensive presence, AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Now Irving. Pass to Davis. There's a screen. Got a hand on it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Kamare. Back to Simons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Irving. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Williams passes to Simons. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Simons has got 10.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Defended by Sharp. The 9-foot shot, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. 4-point game. Simons from outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that jam.
Irving against Henderson. Irving passes to Christie. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Christie's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Pass to Christie. For the screen on Simons. The kick out to Irving. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And finished off by Avdia.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
That's tipped. Left side, Irving. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Sharp. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
You tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Both free throws good for Irving. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And the dunk by Grant.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches.
Look at that. And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trail Blazers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Blazers.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Christie. Then there's Irving. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's Henderson. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Davis sets a screen. He's covered by Grant. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. That three off the mark. Portland leading by 7. Here's Grant. The shot from the low post is good. Grant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Klingon with the steal. Henderson looking it over. Pass to Kamare. Walker with it. He's guarded by Davis. Steps back. Grant gets a wide open look. And the three off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Portland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Back to Henderson. Here's Klingon, defended by Christie. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Irving passes to Christie. From downtown, it falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis. Trailblazers making a switch here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Klingon.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Washington with this screen on Grant. And Dallas again with the bucket. Portland leading by 8. Simons surveying the D. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Simons has got 15 points.
Most of Simon's shots are inside or outside. I don't know where the other side they could come from, but he can hit from anywhere.
From beyond the arc, another 3 for Dallas. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Scooped up. Gafford. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Now just a 5-point Portland lead. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back to Henderson. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Henderson against Irving. Pass to Gafford. Washington sets the pick for Gafford. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Grant, that's good. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Irving. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
Henderson against Christie. Goes up with a stripe. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
There's the drive. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here now is Dinwiddie. High arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. And now just a 3-point Portland lead. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Avdia, the pass to Simons. To the middle, and it's Williams with the jam.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Dinwiddie kicks to Gafford. And stolen by Sharp. Driving in. That's tipped. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Covered by Simons. Davis, that's for 2. The Trailblazers pull it in. Left side Simons can't connect from 14 feet out. Outside Davis. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 5. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Mavericks trail by 5. On the floor for Portland. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. so great at retrieving those misses.
He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside, Avdia. Williams against Gafford. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. And they jam down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Outside, Davis. Offered a screen on Avdia. Davis working in the paint.
In a league of guys who are extremely long, AD still stands out.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Kamare. And here's Avdia. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. They trail by 3 to the paint. And the basket by Kamare.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trade.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
For the screen on Avdia. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Simons against Irving. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Avdia on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. There's a good screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis. Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Both free throws good from Avdia. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Throws it up high. Gafford misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Simons on the wing. He's got 15.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your advantage on that end, too.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside, Simons. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Outside, Davis. Jacks up a 3. And Davis nails the 3.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Avdia kicks to Simons. Over Irving. And there's Simons on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Irving. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Simons. Shot from 12. No good. Mavericks trailed by 4. Irving with it. Now Avdia defending. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. Denny Avdia picks one up. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Henderson finds Avdia. Back to Henderson. This one for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Irving. He's got 15. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. The offensive rebound. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Gafford.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Irving with the bounce pass. Drops in the tray. He's got 16.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Henderson outside. Grant outside. Here's the screen. To the inside. Klingen's shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
A different look now for Portland. Jabari Walker's checked in for Williams. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Avdia. On the free throw, no good. Kept alive. Out to Henderson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Gafford. He's covered by Grant. Davis with a screen on Grant. Walker with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Banton, defended by Christie. Walker with a screen for Henderson. Portland no good that time either. Davis with it. The tray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. And there's Christie. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Grant in the post. Klingen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Teams will foul Klingen. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Got a piece of it.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Hits it from three-point range. He's got 19.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
Well, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Davis with a screen on Henderson. Here's Irving. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Manton, the pass to Henderson. From outside, off the mark.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Screen by Gafford. Here's Christie. It's good. This game is all even. Christie's got 19 points.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
And simply put, Donovan Klingon is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
Simons, he's checked in for Delano Banton. And he makes the first but misses the second.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Pass to Gafford. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. In deep, Gafford drops it in. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Simons with the screen for Grant. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
At the teardrop, count it, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
What a tough play from Simons that time. And he's going to get an extra shot to boot here at the free throw line.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Down low, here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And Davis can't get it to go. Portland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Avdia gets the bucket.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Irving passes to Davis. It's over Avdia, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Back to Avdia. Here's Kamare. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Simons against Irving. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Screen by Gafford. Unloads. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Simon. Good on the triple. And now a 6-point Portland lead.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Irving passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man.
Here's Christie. Davis with a screen on Sharp. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. And Simon's saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Irving against Simon. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Here's Simons. It falls.
And they do have a foul to give.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving to take the lead. Count it!
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simon. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce, and the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum a screen on Kuzma. The 3 is up. Brown can't hit. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Takes a 13-footer. Lillard with the bucket.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first free throw is good. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Here's Tatum. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Driving in and finished off by Tatum.
Don't sleep on Jason Tatum's athleticism. This guy attacks the basket with ferocity.
Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Fires from deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Holiday. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. White against Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Prince, a screen on Holiday. For 3, here's Lillard. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. They trail by 3. Brown gets the bucket.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Kuzma outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Lillard passes to Portis. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Outside Tatum, launches a 3, sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Lillard, the 15-footer is good. Lillard's got 9.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Porzingis with a screen on Prince. Brown inside, defended by Kuzma. Brown, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Here's Kuzma. And the baseline jumper, no good. On the wing, Tatum, defended by Portis. Tatum gets the bucket.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Pass to Prince. And here's Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in. Tatum with it. 12 points for him. Outside Porzingis. Lopez with the steal. Lillard finds Kuzma. Back to Lillard. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The drive by Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Bucks trail by 4. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lillard. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Brown passes to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 5.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Trent outside. And he makes it on the layup. Trent's got his first 2 points.
The defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust, and the Bucks with some changes. Brooke Lopez comes in for Portis, and Prince is subbed in for Green. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. On the wing, Porter to the paint. And it's Lopez with the jam.
But if you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Horford, a screen on Prince. Here's Brown into the lane. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The drive by Porter. That one falls. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
On the wing, Tatum. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Prince. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
Now Antetokounmpo. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
And here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. JT to the hole. It's good. Tatum's got 23 points.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics lead by 8. Outside Tatum. Count it. He's got 25.
That's just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Lillard looking around. For 3. Lillard drains the outside shot.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a minute 59 left in the second period. Brown, a screen on Portis. Horford finds Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum showing off the strength.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Portis' shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
B.A., maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Brown, a screen on Portis. Tatum with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Horford for 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Prince. Lopez in the post. Tatum's there. Count the basket. Lopez has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Horford, a screen on Kuzma. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Second team foul.
Free throw good. Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And both free throws good for Brown. 24 seconds left in the second period. Lillard outside from the high post. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Lillard's got 16 points now.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Outside, Brown. From outside the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Boston leading by 7. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Tatum with it, and Lopez picks him up. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense, an incredible wingspan to get that one.
Prince with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Up top, Brown, defended by Kuzma. Tatum, a screen on Lillard. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Craig comes in for Pritchard. On defense, the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Craig. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Craig attacking. Outside Tatum. Fires from the wing. That one goes in. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. Kuzma for 3. Drills it from deep. Kuzma's got 6.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Tatum drills the 3.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. Brown against Kuzma. Back to Lopez. 5 on the clock. The three from Prince. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 8-point game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Celtics lead by 10. Now here's Tatum. He's got 34. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Deflected by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Outside Craig. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Trent outside. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Brown looking around. Pass to Tatum. Brown, a screen on Prince. Here's Tatum. An easy 2 on the layup. Tatum's got 38 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the
wow! Incredible! And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Boston on offense. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside, Brown. Tatum, a screen on Trent. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Trent. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Antetokounmpo finds Trent. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on White.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr., and it works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence, Doris.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Smith, he's checked in for Sims. A nice shot by Smith.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Brown. Tatum, a screen on Porter. Pass to Porzingis. Pulls up. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Lillard left side. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Boston out in front, up by 15. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bucks trail by 15. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Torrey Craig out there with Derek White. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Offensive board. Trent from long range. On target from range.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Inside. Here's Horford. The layup off target. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Fires from 14. Brown, that's good. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Porter. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists now tonight. Tatum against Green. Horford, a screen on Green. Here's Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Here's Brown. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And grant the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shakes him. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
On the wing, Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Bucks trail by 14. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. No coverage that time. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter. So it's Boston now. Outside White. Horford, a screen on Porter. Up top, Brown. Oh, big finish! Did you see that?
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Porter against Craig. Porter, the pass to Trent. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one. Celtics lead by 11. Craig with it. Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, okay then.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
And Allie, thanks. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I love it, Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Over Craig. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Tatum, and he drives in. Good. He hits again, and that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Kuzma. Fires the three. And Craig pulls it down. Celtics lead by 15. White with it. Screen by Horford. Back to White. Lillard against Tatum. 5 to shoot. From downtown. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Damian Lillard. Horford, a screen on Green. Pass to Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Celtics foul. Al Horford, second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bucks making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Now Brown. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Craig. Tatum with a screen. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he can turn this into a three-point play.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Green. Here's Tatum. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.